Hi, it's Dr. Steve Stokes. Today I want to talk about my Ekrin massage therapy device. I bought this a few weeks ago. I've been using it. It is awesome. You know, it's only like just over a pound in weight. It has a USB charge to it, lasts for 6 hours, comes with a travel case. It's got adjustable frequencies between 2,000 and 3,200 RPMs. Comes with 4 different accessories that you can use for different types of application, although you will probably use the soft big ball that's on it there. You see it there. That's the one you're going to use most of. There's lots of these videos on YouTube that review massagers, but you know, none of them really speak about why you'd want to own one or how to use it effectively. So most massagers on the market, they're just too powerful with too much frequency. And these high-powered machines, they just blast the body. They don't do anything to stimulate healing. They just basically numb the area for temporary pain relief, but then they leave you feeling sore later. In some cases, you know, these high-powered devices, they can even damage tissue. I've seen people bruising and damaging ligaments with these high-powered massagers. So they can cause more problems and ultimately, you know, cause you more pain. But this Ekrin device is perfect. It's nice and easy. It's the perfect massager. And it creates this nice environment in the tissues that helps remove waste products, and it stimulates the nervous system. You got to remember that your body has receptors, mostly in the skin, that signals the brain through the nerves and in through the spinal cord. And these receptors are stimulated by vibration, and they can be turned on and off. And with the right type of frequency, they can override the pain signals. So as long as you're not creating too much stress in the area, the massager is going to activate your body's innate healing response, and injury is going to heal faster. And this can be a complicated mechanism to understand, but it is linked to a part of the brain called the cerebellum, and this controls balance and coordination, helps modulate pain. Basically, vibration strengthens the cerebellum, which in turn helps heal and reduce pain. So let's say you have chronic pain, and you want to use the Ekrin as part of a self-treatment protocol. First, we're going to use the softest tip at very light pressure. We also don't need more than maybe 15 to 20 seconds on an area to stimulate the nervous system. You know, we're not trying to drill a hole or sand off the outer layer of skin here. We just want to use the device over meaty areas. We want to avoid direct contact over bones. We want to stay off the spine. These are sensitive areas that require advanced techniques that I'm not going to cover in this video. We can also take advantage of the way the body's nervous system is set up. We can stimulate the opposite side of an injured body part. So if you have a bad right foot, that can be helped by massaging the left foot. And this is because, again, those nerves from the left and the right side of the body, they travel up and they both plug into the spine at specific levels. So when you stimulate one side of the body, you are activating and stimulating the connection in the spine that controls both sides of the body. So this is a great way to treat yourself, especially if you're really sore. So if you're sore on one side, just treat the opposite side. That's going to do the job for you, right? So you can see in the video, I'm just going through my body sort of with intuition. I'm finding areas that are tense. I'm applying the massager. I'm moving my body gently into that vibration with whatever feels good, right? I'm not pushing myself. I'm not pulling or tearing anything, and I'm not blasting it with the massager. The massager is there. I feel it, but it's a very pleasant, gentle vibration. I'm also using that big, fat tip, the soft tip, which I find much more comfortable for what I'm trying to achieve, right? Again, I'm not trying to get to these deep structures. I'm just trying to stimulate the surface area of the body. I want to improve the body's function. I want to improve vasodilation to get some more blood into the area, which is a good point. You know, if I blast this with a lot of stress, I'm going to get vasoconstriction. It's going to actually restrict blood flow. So I need to relax the area to activate the parasympathetics and open up those blood vessels, which is what I'm doing here right now. And you know, the other thing is, it just feels good. It feels awesome. I've tried other massagers, and like I say, they end up doing more damage than good. But this Ekrin massager, if you're suffering from fibromyalgia, if you are a person that's athletic and you do a lot of exercise, you could use this gently before you exercise to just warm up the area, activate the nervous system, and you could use it again after you exercise. I remember Tom Brady in in his latest book that he wrote, he talks about how he will use vibration therapy before and after any type of working out. He uses it before to make sure that he's got everything warmed up and ready to go, lots of blood in the area, and the nerves are all basically activated and turned on, so they have a quick response time. And then he uses it after he exercises to flush the waste products out of the tissues and to stimulate the body to heal quicker so he can get a good recovery. Here you're seeing me doing some activities while I'm seated. Again, this is all intuitive, right? You just get the massager and you do what feels good. You're working the body in different areas that feel tight. You're not doing any dramatic positions or anything aggressive where you're causing your body to go into a fight-flight response or into kind of shock. That's not the objective here, right? We're just gently moving the body and applying the vibration. In these examples, I'm using the lowest setting of vibration, which is the 2000 RPMs. I'm not going any faster than that. I find that this is perfect. And I'm again using super light pressure. I'm treating the piriformis muscle. You can see that. I'm treating the gluteus muscles in the back. And yeah. I'm going to go in, I'm going to switch up. I'm going to do the hamstring muscles, and I'm going to do the back of my legs into the soleus and the gastrocnemius muscle. Again, it's intuitive, right? I am just working around my body. And you can see how light the device is. I can hold it with one hand. I can maneuver it. It feels good, right? Nice and gentle to my body. It's super light. Like I said, I think it's just over a pound. 1.1 pounds, I believe, is the official weight of this. So here I am, again, digging into that hamstring and where it connects up into the ischial tuberosity. Here I am on the soleus, and you can move the different parts of the body gently while you activate it with the vibration. That increases proprioception, lets your brain be more aware of the area. There I am working on the psoas muscle in the front. Yeah. I've seen some of these massagers for as little as $30. The regular price of this is about $150. I know there's discount coupons where you can get about 20% off, so I'd encourage you to search for that. But again, you get what you pay for. And if you want something that's portable, that you can use with a 6-hour battery life, then this Ekrin massager is definitely the one to look at. Going to do one more view here of me using it on the upper body. I'll just walk you through this. So again, I've got the ball tip, nice and soft, so I'm not going to do any damage. Now here I'm going to do a little bit of special treatment where I'm going to feel, first of all, with my fingers, feel the area that I want to treat, where it's sore. I apply the vibration, and now I'm moving that area, right? Moving the area to activate it even more while I'm applying the vibration. Here I'm doing a contract relax, so I'm pushing back, and then you can see that I gain more muscle length, right? Again, to the side, I find a restriction, I apply a force, I constrict those muscles in the opposite direction for about 10 seconds, take a deep breath, and when I relax, you'll notice that, boom, I get a little bit more of a relaxation to that muscle. Called a contract relax technique. It's a very common physical therapy technique to stretch muscles. Other side, I find that contact point. I'm using my fingers because otherwise I can't see where I'm going. You can see here, I'm checking the range of motion on that muscle. I apply the force, I look up, and I contract for about 10 seconds, pushing my head back, and then look at that. Big release right there from that. And the vibration helps that. The vibration helps to reprogram those ranges of motion, right? There's another great release. You get that release, but if I'm applying vibration with the stretch, that's an extra neurological signal going up to my brain, up to the cerebellum, and that helps to imprint that new range of motion into my nervous system. So I get a longer lasting, lengthening of that muscle. This is another sore spot for me. Right in here, there's a bunch of insertions. I always like to get in there. I like to get the lats, another area that's a lot of tightness for me that restricts my arm movement. And then, while I'm in this area, I also like to get the triceps. Again, intuitive therapy, right? You just get this thing, you turn it on, and you relax, and you start working your body. And your body will let you know. You'll know when you're in the right spot. You'll know because it'll be sore, and you'll know that after maybe 10 or 15 seconds of percussing that area with the Ekrin massager, you'll go back over that, and it won't be sore anymore. There's another area that's really sore for me, right where that pec minor muscle attaches. Always get a lot of tension in there. That's from years and years of overdeveloping my chest muscle when I was younger, doing too many bench presses, too many push-ups, just working that chest muscle to death. I ended up overdeveloping it. Now I have all sorts of problems with it. Here I am running it along the tricep. Man, that feels so good. Again, 6-hour battery life. So this is not going to run out anytime soon. And I take it with me when I go places. Recently here in Florida, we had a hurricane. Oh, there's my wife. She just got caught in the mirror. She's not going to be happy with that. We went to the other coast. So I'm on the West Coast. For the hurricane, we ran off to Fort Lauderdale for 10 days to avoid it. And so when I went over there, we had a long drive over, a lot of stress. I took this device with me, and I made it part of my everyday protocol, right? I'd get up in the morning in the hotel. I would use this for maybe 10 minutes on my whole body like you're seeing me do here. Loosened up my body, relaxed everything, got blood flowing. Then my wife and I went out and we did a walk around the beach, got some coffee, and it was great. And I did that in the morning, and then I also did it at night before bed. So I really recommend this. I don't get any money out of this, but I do endorse it, and I think you should look into it if you're looking at one of these massagers. Here's another thing you can do with it, because it is a vibration device. For example, you can do things like this. So I turn on the massager, and then I grip the handle tight. So now I'm getting all that vibration into my arm. I can feel it all the way up to my shoulder. And now I'm just doing some very gentle shoulder movements. And what this is doing, it's activating all of the little receptors from the hand all the way up to the shoulder into the neck where those nerves plug in to the cervical plexus. I'm doing the other side. So you can really use this in a lot of unique ways. I'm so glad I found it. I've had bad results in the past with cheaper versions of this. I've seen them around. I've seen a lot of videos on it where people are talking about the power and stuff. For me, it's the portability. I think it's way strong for what you need it for. And again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to the channel. This was kind of a weird video today, but again, something I just wanted to share with my tribe.